This is setting up a Google Ads campaign in expert mode, and it's also to generate leads. So this isn't for like an e-commerce website. This is if you're a typical business that's trying to generate leads off of the website. So first, you're going to go to ads.google.com, or you can just do like /ads, and it'll probably send you there. Um, so here you go. Grow your business with Google Ads. I'm going to start now. Let's see what we get. What happens here? Oh, it wants me to set up an account. Well, I'm gonna. Let's see. We'll just do a use Google Ads as. Let's see, new Google Ads account. We'll just set up a new account. All right, so here is the smart campaign, which we don't want. We're going to switch to expert mode, which is a link down here. So I'm going to switch to expert mode. It takes a second, it's loading. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to set this up for leads because I'm trying to generate leads for my business. And I can select search, which is basically text ads. Um, Display is, if you want to create artwork and have the banner ads. Smart is kind of what we just got out of. So we're in expert mode. So we're really just going to use search or display. I'm going to set it up for search, and we can add display later. So what am I trying to get? Website visits? Yeah, I want website visits. I want phone calls, right? Maybe I want store visits, lead form submissions. If you check lead form submissions, Google is going to help you create a lead form that kind of pops up when they click on the ad. But we want to bring people to the website. So I'll just, for sake of it, I'll just put my business's website. So I'll do latitudepark.com, which is one of my businesses, and I will do like a I'll put in a fake number for the sake of the video. Start tracking leads, create conversion action. Sure. Okay. So basically, they're saying you need to install tracking code on your website, which typically I do through Google Tag Manager. So I'm going to leave that alone right now and click continue. Invalid phone number for the select. Okay, well, I'll just go ahead and put in. Don't call me too much, guys. Okay. So now we're setting up our campaign. Leads. Not everything is loaded in yet. Okay, there we go. Yay. Campaign name. I'm just going to say, yeah, we can just leave it at lead search one because it is leads and it is using the search method. This is pretty important. So you could just do United States if you have a national company. You want to be really careful because if you leave this the way it is, you're going to get people from all over the world, and a lot of these different countries may try to use keywords to sell you services. So then they're clicking on your ads just to sell you services, and you're not trying to do that. You're trying to get your own leads, and a lot of people use Google Ads as leads. So what you want to make sure is that you're targeting people in or regularly in your targeted locations, not just people who show interest in, because you're going to get a lot of people from China or India that are just trying to use your listing as a lead, and then they're going to cost you a lot of clicks. So select people in or regularly in your targeted locations. That's probably one of the biggest things you're going to learn from this video right here. Enter another location. So all right, so say I'm not in, let's say I'm in like Tampa, Florida, right? So I may want to target this. But in most cases, I do an advance because people want a radius. So they'll do something like, I'm in like I'm in this zip code, right? 33710 St. Petersburg. So I want to make sure. So like say I'm in this zip code, but I want to be, okay, so this set a 20-mile radius. Let's say we'll just do a 5-mile radius. Like we're a local business. We just want to do 5 miles around this zip code that we're in. And that's how you target a local area. Or you can just click United States or whatever if you're national, or if you want to target a whole state, that's fine. But that gives you an idea if you're like, you're a business, you're in a zip code, and you want to target a radius around it. People in or regularly in your targeted locations, not just people who show interest in. That's going to get rid of all that spam. And our exclusion list, I'm just going to leave that alone. We're already on English, so that's fine. We're not necessarily trying to grab a specific audience, because what we're going to do is select keywords that people are typing in to search for your service within our little 5-mile radius. So we're going to grab people when they're actually searching for your service. Let's say $50 we're going to spend each day. You never want to focus on conversions when you're setting up a brand new campaign. I think it's kind of weird that they have that there. Unfortunately, you cannot use conversions for bidding when you're setting up a new campaign, because Google doesn't have enough data on your website or conversions that you have set up, because you haven't even set up any. So what you want to do is optimize for clicks at first. And you want to do this for a couple of months, and then you can switch it over to conversions once Google has enough data on your conversions. In the beginning, you don't necessarily want to set a maximum cost per click bid limit, because it's good to kind of find out what your cost per clicks go up to. Unfortunately, nowadays, it's very expensive. It can be $20, $30, $40 per click. Hopefully Google keeps you under $10 per click, so you don't want to set that right off the bat. You kind of want to let that roll for a week and see where you're at, and then you can kind of compress it from there. The problem is if you set up a maximum cost per bid limit, then Google won't actually put you out into the marketplace 100% of the time. So then you're going to be limited. You may not spend your budget that you're trying to spend, and then that can cause issues, especially if you're managing this campaign for somebody else and they want to spend, $2,000 a week or even $2,000 a month. And then when you set this maximum cost, say it's like, okay, I only want to spend $5 per click. Well, you may not spend your full budget. So you want to keep that there for now, where there's no maximum cost per click bid limit. Couple of things that are important is your site link extensions, your callout extensions. Those are very important. So site links are pretty important. You can link to different parts of your site. Callout extensions is like call us today. Those are important. And call extensions is something that we said we wanted people to call us, and we added that, so that automatically added that, which is very important. Call extensions is one of the more affordable clicks on an action of one of your ads. So you definitely want to have a phone number on there. And you can add like location extensions, which is also very important. So that way, if you add a location extension, then you can show up in Google Maps. So it's going to connect to like a Google business account. So if you don't already have access to manage your Google business account or like a customer's Google business account, this will allow you to, like, if I want to find it, and then I can click like, pizza. If it's like you're advertising for Jerry's Pizza or something like that. Oh, geez. Pizza Hut. It's a business local to us. Let's see if it finds it. This is like find a Google My Business account, and this is like linked to a Google business account that I know. Okay, maybe I gotta select the country. I'm just gonna do United States. Let's see if it, well, I don't know why it's not pulling anything up there. Find a Google My Business account, Pizza Hut. Okay, well, I guess it's probably better to have them give you access to a Google My Business account first. That way you don't have any problems here. And then I can, select continue. So, and then it'll give me access to, businesses that I have available. I'm going to cancel that for now, but what that allows you to do is essentially show up in Google Local, like the map results. You'll have an ad there as well. So, and then that'll allow people to click on your local ad. So I'm going to save and continue. And then you have your ad group, and this is where you'll write your ads, select your keywords. So right now it's automatically, because I put the URL of my website here, it's giving me keyword ideas. So I'll click a couple of these. Yeah, we're an SEO agency, SEO optimization, web design company, sure. SEO website, local SEO, SEO ranking, SEO packages. So we'll just leave it here. And all these ads right now are broad match, which means if somebody types in "I hate SEO," this is going to come up. Phrase match is a bit better because it has to contain this. So if I did like web design company, if somebody typed in web design company in New York, this would still show up. So a lot of times what I do though is I just keep them broad for now, and then when I'm finished creating this campaign, I'll go back in and change that match type. So ad group 1, I'll just create one ad group. So ad group 1, I don't necessarily want to create another one right now. And then now I'm creating my actual ads. And this is a expanded text search ad. And then you can go in and create other ads. So like here's a regular text ad. So I have one in progress. It kind of wants you to create two, and that's why it has one in progress now. And then there's another one. And then there's a responsive search ad. And then we'll also create a call only ad. So create, I'll do this quickly here. Attitude Park. Services. #1 on Google. Description. I typically do all caps here. Or you know what? This SEO services. Hopefully they allow this. See, it's already saying something here. Watch. To ensure customers' information is protected, use HTTPS. Oh, okay. So we'll do HTTPS. So they want the full URL here. Description. We are a SEO company pro services. And you can get better with that too, but we're just filling this out for the sake of the video. Over 20 years Okay, so we'll say great client testimonials, call us today, and you can use like an exclamation point in here. Add URL options, we don't really need that, but that's if like somebody's tracking your tracking parameters in your tracking software, you can add this. So here's one ad, so I'm just going to click done, and you can responsive, so I can create another ad like that. A responsive ad is like where they have a bunch of different headlines, and then you can actually, it'll swap those out based on metrics, like whatever the person's searching, it may add another one, but it's going to show up just like the expanded text ad, but it'll use like all these different headlines, and it's great to at least have one of those. So I'm just going to cancel this right now, save and continue, and now it's going to want to set up my payment. I can click submit there. Okay, so I'm done. So now I have my campaign. So essentially, here's my ads. I have one ad set up, And like I said, I typically go through to my keywords now. So I'm going to look at my keywords. I'm going to select all of these, and I'm going to go to edit, and I'm going to go to change match types. And right here it says change match type. So I'm going to go from broad match, not to exact match. That means they have to type this keyword in exactly with nothing else before it or after it. Phrase match allows other words before it or after it. So I'm going to apply that. This allows you to keep original keywords and create copies. So now they all have, now they all are phrase matched. See, phrase match. And now you can change, do exact match for some of them. And there I go. So now I go back to my campaigns. Oops. And I can see I have this. It's $50 a day. It's eligible. It's learning. And we can see our clicks and everything there. I'm going to go ahead and pause this right now. It's active. And that's it. That's setting up your ad campaign. So we set up one ad type. So I'm going to go to my ads and extensions here. And this is where you will add new ads. So I'm going to add another expanded text ad, and then I'm also going to create a responsive search ad and a call ad. Call ads are pretty easy. It's just your select your lead, search, ad group one. You want to put your phone number in here, final URL. You're still going to put in 2 headlines. You're going to put in your business name and your descriptions, and then save that as well. And we already saw the other ad type, the responsive search ads. Oop, not a new campaign, but ads and extensions. So when you click plus here, you can see the different ads that are available for you to create. But it kind of walks you through that process.
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope it helped. Please hit that big fat subscribe button and like the video if it helped you. Also in the comments below, please tell us what else you'd like to see. And thanks for stopping by, Super Dorks.